All right, you guys, so welcome back to Pilates Strong. My name is Lorraine. We're gonna do some Broga yoga today. So basically strength yoga, which is something that I love. I just really connect with it, and I think you're gonna enjoy this as well. So if you have 2 blocks, go ahead and grab them, okay? Just a little extra arm work. Now I have this little wheel. This is not 100% necessary or anything like that, but if you do have it, grab it, but you do not need it. In fact, you don't even need the blocks for this, but these are options. Okay. So let's start off in a downward facing dog. All right, so hands down on the mat, hips up, and just kind of breathe here for a second and start to settle in. And just kind of use this in a way to stretch, tune into your body, and just think about kind of finding the floor with your hands and feet and finding some even balance between the hands and feet. So you're not totally loaded back, but you're not too loaded forwards. You're kind of right in the middle. When you find that, you're going to feel your core really engage, and also you're going to feel that lifting of drawing in and up versus being here, right? So you really want to feel like you're almost pulling your mat or your carpet together, and just hold here. And then from here, all you're going to do is you're going to do these little hip rolls. You're just going to swing your hips to the right, make a circle, go to the left, bring it down, swing it up and around. So, just do some movement that feels good here. Just a few more like that. You're going to feel a sensation in your hamstrings, the sides of your thighs, your inner thighs, your back in a good way. Good. And then bring it the other direction. And just kind of do that a few more times here. And breathe. Good. Good, good, good. And then coming back to your center, kind of bend and straighten each leg. And really think about in this position here, you've got your fingers fairly spread apart here, right? So we're not like super wide like this, but somewhere where they're also not like this. So something where it allows you to get a nice firm grip, and kind of start thinking about, your feet and where your feet are relative to your hips. Feel free to take a wider stance. I always say hip distance apart. So maybe walk your feet in and you'll feel a little deeper stretch in your outer thighs. And then with your hands, make sure that you're, not just dumping in the forearms, but you have some energy as if your hands are drawing together, and just kind of a few more paddling out right here. And you're gonna start to feel warm, right? That's kind of what happens in these simple poses. Good. And then just kind of hang out here a little bit more and breathe. All right. So here we go. Look between your hands, okay? All you're gonna do is you're gonna walk yourself forward. So right foot, left foot, and you're gonna go right into a forwards fold. So we're gonna take a little bit of time here to warm up. And enjoy the warm up because the workout gets hard. And just kind of bending one knee and then bending the other and letting it feel good. So I get really impatient sometimes with workouts. I just want to get to the hard part, But one of the really cool things with yoga is in most classes you'll find that you sort of start off in a slower spot. You start off sort of focusing on the breath, some stretching, and then before you know it, you start to get to those harder parts, and then it's over. It's kind of neat how that works, and you feel like you got a good connection with your body when you're done with it. Good. And just kind of let those hips open up. Good. Few more like this. As if you're walking on the floor without actually walking. You're just picking up your heel, setting it down. Good. Inhale, halfway. Nice flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, hands to your heart. All right. Good. Inhale. Arms rise, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. From here, plant your hands and let's just step it back into our down dog, okay? So we're gonna skip the vinyasa for the first few times that we do this. We're just, again, warming ourselves up, okay? Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, bring your feet forwards. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Make a nice big circle here, hands to your heart. Good. And just close your eyes here for a moment and feel the floor with your feet. You can kind of wiggle around in it if you want. Good. And start to kind of think about where your body is today, how it feels. As you press your hands together, you're going to find your connection, your lats, right? Neck is nice and relaxed. Good. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, forwards fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, step it back, left foot, right foot, and then back to your down dog. And just kind of walk that out again, all right? So we're gonna do this 2 more times. Inhale, look forward, step your right foot forward. Good. Exhale, forwards fold. Inhale, halfway. Good. Exhale, forwards fold again. Good. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to your heart, okay? Inhale, arms open. Exhale, forwards fold. Just gonna move a little faster. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Okay, step your feet back, downward facing dog. All right, I'm gonna do that 1 more time here. Inhale, look forward. Walk your foot forward, left foot, right foot, or right foot left, depending on where you started. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forwards fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to your heart. All right, so here we go. We're gonna start kind of adding some movement here to our sequence, okay? So from here, inhale, arms rise, chair pose. And this is your first chair pose. I want you to think about toes together, heels slightly apart. And I think the reason that it's taught this way in most yoga is that the ankles, you don't really want the ankles to touch. It's a little painful. So keep those heels slightly separated. Sit back in your chair. Make sure that we're not here. If you go here and you're like super deep, I do not want that. I'd rather have you higher and more connected, arms reaching. Now here's the thing. I really want you to find that stretch all the way up through the side body as you reach, but without going into the neck, right? So it's, think about the spine reaching, right? And hold. Ribs are nice and in. Tailbone is neutral, right? We're not super tucked. We're not here, but we're also not super archy. So somewhere in the middle, and that will really help you find that nice pelvic floor muscle. Good. Just a few more seconds here. Good. As you inhale, rise. Good. Exhale, hands to your heart. All right, so now we're gonna add to the chair pose. You're gonna grab your block. You're gonna place it between your hands like so, okay? You're gonna bring your hands up as you inhale and sit in that chair pose. Good, and just focus on the breathing here, looking forwards, okay? Now here's where it's gonna get a little more fun, okay? So you're in your nice chair pose. You should feel that your thighs are engaged, your glutes engaged, your core is engaged, your arms are engaged, your back is nice and long, good. As you exhale, we're gonna start with the left leg. You're gonna pick up your left leg and you're gonna rotate that block over to the left, finding that balance, pressing the ground away with that right leg. Good. Inhale, set it back down. Exhale, rise. Good. Inhale, bring it back down. Good. And bring it back up. And follow your breath, all right? You'll notice I like to reverse the breath. Why? Because a lot of times in Pilates, we like to exhale on that work. So, you know, use the breath that helps you the most. So here, you can change your breath pattern to an exhale on the rise, or you can change it to an exhale on the lift. I like the exhale on the rise, right here, inhaling down. Good. 1 more. Good. Lower it down. Good. From here, forwards fold. Set that block down. Good. Hang on to your block for me if you can. Bend your knees and take a little hop back to your downward facing dog. Take the hands off the block and just kind of paddle out those legs. Good. From here, we're not going to go through vinyasa just yet. You're just going to look forward this time, maybe just bending the knees and maybe kicking our butt and starting to feel a little bit of lightness in our lower body. 1 more time like that. Good. Kicking your butt. Good. And then this time, looking forward and just kind of hopping it forwards. Taking the block with you. Rise up, chair pose. Good. And again, connecting to those thighs. So we're going to go right over to that right side. All right. So inhale, lengthen here, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. As you exhale, rotate. Whoo, I lost my balance there. See? Got to pay attention. Exhale, rotate. Really pressing with that left leg. Definitely much harder for some of us on one side versus the other. Good. Exhale. Inhale. Bring that block with you. Really twist. Find your abdominals here. Good. We're going to do 3 more. 3. With control. 2. Waking up that body. Good. 1 more. Bring it up. Hold. Hold it. 5. 4. 3. Gaze forward. 2. Reach a little further. And forward fold. Place your hands on the block. Bend your knees and hop back. Downward facing dog. Taking the hands off the block. Good. Just kind of hanging out here and assessing how you feel, right? Okay. So now from here, we're going to add our vinyasa. So Shifting your weight forwards. Good. Find your plank position. So in your chaturanga, remember it's a lot about your back of the shoulder and your lat muscles and your core. So try not to jump in the front of the shoulder. Good. Shift your weight forward. Good. Lower down chaturanga. Good. Press it back up. Good. 2 more times. Lower down chaturanga. Lift it back up. Good. 1 more. Lower down chaturanga. Lift it back up. Back to your downwards facing dog, okay? So from here, we're gonna add the full vinyasa here, okay? So inhale, bring it forward. Good, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, good. Inhale, rise on your toes, plank pose. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 more time, light on your toes, shift your weight forwards, good. Lower down, chaturanga, okay? Bring it up, upward facing dog. Good, and downward facing dog. Good, from here, inhale, right leg up. Reach that leg nice and long, get that stretch in your side body. It should feel that same stretch, whoop, as you were in your chair pose, right? So you wanna feel that stretch in your side body here. As you exhale, bring that foot right between your hands, set that foot down. Good, take your block with you. Rise up, crescent pose. All right, so here we go. We're in our crescent pose here. We're gonna add on to this theme of rotating and twisting, all right? So lower it down. Left knee is like 1 inch off the mat. As you exhale, bring it up to your warrior, okay? Set it back down, lower down. Exhale, press up. Good, back to your warrior 3. Good, back to crescent. Lifting it back up. This is 3. We're gonna do this 2 more times, floating it back, arms up, ribs in, pressing away, bringing it up. Good, 1 more time, lower down. Good, press it up. Hold your warrior 3. Good, breathe here. Good, so now, listen carefully. You're gonna go back to your crescent, okay? As you lift up, you're gonna bring your arms over to the right. Good, and then set it back down. Exhale, arms over to the right, leg over to the right. Good, bring it back down. Good, 3 more times. Adding a little bit of lateral flexion, right? Good. 2 more. Lift, flex, bring it in. So you gotta really use those obliques and your balance to do this. Good. And hold it here. 3, 2, good. Slowly set that block down. Step your hands next to your feet. Good, skipping the vinyasa. We're gonna go to downward dog. So we are gonna skip a couple of the vinyasas today, only because, well, because I did a whole bunch of arms earlier today, but also because we're gonna do it a little bit later on, okay? Inhale, left leg up. Good, really find that stretch in your side body, just like you did in chair pose. As you exhale, bring that left foot forward. And I always have a harder time with my left side to bring it right through. Good. Take your block with you. Inhale, arms rise. Crescent pose. Good. Whoop. All right, slowly lower down. Knee is like a couple inches off the mat or the carpet. As you exhale, bring it up into your warrior 3. Good. Slowly lower back down. That's 1. And I'm also gonna say with holding the block, you're gonna get a really good arm workout as well, just from the holding. Good, press it up. Good, lower down. Exhale, bring it up. Reach those arms and legs away from each other. Good. 1 more like this. Reach it up. And now we're gonna add that lateral flexion. As you exhale, bring that leg in. Take that little flexion towards the left. So arms to the left, leg to the left. Good, bring it back down. Good. 3 more, press it up. Lateral flex. Good, lower down. Think about using your left oblique to draw the body around versus trying to force the arms and legs without it. 1 more, cross it over, bring it back, hold it 4, 3, 2, set that block back. Are your shoulders burning? Because mine are. And go back to downward facing dog, all right? So, assess how that felt. We're gonna be adding on to our sort of standing poses here, all right? We're gonna be adding a few more things to this little transition here, okay? So this time, inhale, look between your hands. Coming into your plank pose, lower down, chaturanga. Good, hold. Tuck your toes under, upwards facing dog. Good, back to downwards facing dog. We're gonna do 2 more like that, good. Plank pose, lower down, chaturanga. Good, upwards facing dog. Remember, it's not here, it's no bueno, right? All right there, there we go. Downwards facing dog. And make sure that your weight's distributed pretty evenly here, good. One more time, waving it forward, rounding the spine. Plank pose, chaturanga, upwards facing dog, and downwards facing dog, good. All right, back to your right leg. Inhale as the right leg lifts up. Exhale, step it between your hands. Take your block with you. Again, we're gonna go right back to our crescent lunge. You're gonna hold, okay? Now, as you lower, you're gonna take your twist over to your right, adding rotation, and then as you press up, reach for the sky. Lower, good, press, lower, press, good, lower. So you're gonna feel your legs work here, press, good, good. This is 5, reach. You got 5 more. I feel my obliques working here. Good, reach. My core is bringing that block down and helping me press it up. Good, 3 more. Press, try to keep the fingertips off. I tend to always want to grab it. Good, I think this is 2. Press, good, both sides are working. 1 more, press it up. Now block goes forwards. Find that press. Okay, both legs are straight here for right now. So micro bending that front knee. Hold the block here. Hold the block here. Slowly lower down. Find that right thigh. Hold. Static hold with the arm. We're gonna pulse. Good. Press. That's 2. We're going to 15. You're gonna feel that thigh burn. Good. That's 4, I think. 5. Talking and counting does not work very well. 6. Good. Try to keep the hips as square as possible. 7. Good. 8. Good. 9. You got 10. You got 5 more. See, I almost forgot. Good. 11. They're small. We're not lifting super high. 4 more. Good. 3. You've got 2 more. 2. Oh yeah. 1 more. Lower down. Hold it here. Hold it here. Straighten that front leg. Hinging forwards. Hinging forwards. Bringing that block down. Good. And just kind of taking a little stretch over that front leg. And just kind of hang out here for a minute. Good. Finding that stretch. From here, start bending that right knee. Good. And then straightening it. Bringing the block down. Bending the front knee. Opening up. Maybe adding a little back extension. And back down. Good. Reach. Reach. Open that heart. Send it forwards. Good. Inhale. Open. Ribs in tight. You're not in your low back here. Core is engaged. Good. 5 more. Good. Open it up. Good. Bring it in. Good. 4 more. How's that leg doing? Bring it back in. Good. 3 more. Good. Bring it back in. You've got 2 more. Really bringing it up. Reaching it forwards. Good. 1 more. Opening it up. Bringing it forwards. Hold it here. Hold it here. Your right leg is going to burn. Slightly bend that knee. Keep your block. Lift that left leg up. We're going to do a little standing splits. Now, my standing splits has never been great. Okay? I don't even want the block. Okay? I will say, if you need the block, use it. Otherwise, hands on the floor. Really, I've seen these, some people can get their leg way up there, but I find as soon as I do that, I like to open my hips. And I'm kind of working on keeping my hips square. But if you want to open your hips and lift that leg really high, hey, go for it. I'm not one to tell you how to do it if it feels good in your body, right? Otherwise, see if you can bring your right hand to your calf muscle, and then maybe finding your balance here with your left hand. And this carpet is very thick, so it's not helping me. And then you're going to just kind of lower your chest down, active with those left toes. Hold it 4, hold it 3, hold it 2, hold it 1. Good. Set your hands back down. Good. Slowly bending that right knee back to crescent pose. Bringing the hands down. Go through your vinyasa. Chaturanga. Good. Upwards facing dog. and downward facing dog. All right, so that right leg had a good run there. Okay, I got sweat dripping off my face here. I gotta wipe it off. All right. So from here, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step that foot between your hands. Good, hang out here. Find that balance. Grab your block, take it with you. Oops, inhale, rise. Crescent lunge, okay? Hang out here, find that reach. Ribs are pulling in nice and tight here. All right, block is reaching up. So as I'm reaching up, my ribs are pulling down. I'm feeling really solid through that leg, all right? So here we go. We're here. Rotate over to your left. Hold. As you exhale, rise up. Good. Lower down. Twist. Rise up. That's 2. We're going to 5. Inhale or exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Good. Keep going. Lower and lift. One more. Lower and lift. Bring those arms forwards. Sitting low in your crescent lunge. Hold here. Good. Keep those arms nice and strong here. And just breathe for a second. Good. From here, bending that back knee and lift. Good. Slowly lower, bending that back knee and press. Good. That's 2. Lower. Press. 3. Good. We're going to 15. Press. Good. I think that's 5. So we're not lifting super high, right? We're really staying connected to that back leg, or that front leg, I mean. Good. Lift. That's 7. 8. Good. 9. That front leg's gonna burn. 10. Good. 11. Woo. I feel the burn. 12. You've got it. 13. 14. 15. Back down to crescent. Hold it. 3, 2. Stretch out that front leg. Take that block down. Hang out here for a minute. So now you're just kind of pulling that right hip forward, left hip back, okay? We're gonna add that dynamic move. So you ready? You're gonna inhale, lift up. Good, bend the front knee, and exhale, close. Inhale, exhale, close. And feel what happens to that front leg, whoop, in the journey of this move, right? You feel how the different muscles have to engage to get that leg to work. Good. I think this is 5. We're going to 10. 5. Good. Reach. 6. Good. Open. Maybe a back bend. Good. 7. Trying to find the toe of the foot, of that front foot. You're going to notice you want to come off of there. Make sure that you're planting firmly. Good. I think we have 2 more. Good. Open. Good. Press. 1 more. Lift, lift, lift. Bring it forwards. Take that stretch. Now from here, take a moment. Catch your breath again if you need to. Okay? Bending your front knee, sliding that right leg up for your standing splits. Okay? So again, if you don't need the block, you don't need to use it. All right? And if you want to open those hips up a lot, fine. Even if you can't keep it square, I'm okay with that. I'm going to try to work on keeping mine square though, because it's much harder for me. You see how little my range is versus get it much higher when I'm letting my hips open. All right, enough talking. Just breathe here. Now see if you can find your left hand onto your ankle, and then see if you can find your right hand. And I'm already having a hard time with this today. And just kind of breathe there. Good. And kind of hang out. Yeah, definitely harder on this side today. Good. Good. And just breathe. Good. Lift that right leg up a little higher. Good. Drop the head maybe a little more. You got 4, 3, 2. Plant your hands down. Bend your front knee. Step it back. And go through your vinyasa. Lower down chaturanga. Upwards facing dog. And downwards facing dog. So hopefully you guys are doing okay, right? These moves are not easy. I mean, they look easy. They're simple, but with the way that we're flowing today, it just kind of makes it a little bit of a challenge, all right? So just hang in there, good. Now from here, you can kind of slide your hips side to side, good. And just kind of find that downward dog again. Inhale, look between your hands. Bend your knees. We're gonna do those little butt kicks again. Bending the knees and just hopping up and then down. So you wanna find like a little moment where you might be able to kind of hang out up there. Obviously, if this is too much, skip the jumping, right? Good. Let's do 2 more. Honestly, the kicking with both feet like took me forever to learn. For the longest time, like I can only lift up 1 foot at a time. It was so frustrating, but I just kept practicing. And I actually think that taking a break from yoga for a little while, I mean, it was at least several months, like probably 5, 6, 7, 8 months that I took a break. And then coming back to it, I actually was able to find it, which was very interesting. It was almost like I was trying too hard. All right, and then from here, bend your knees, hop it forwards, and come right into that chair pose, no block. Good, just breathe here, and just hold. Good, reach those arms a little longer. Good, and then slowly maybe start to lower your butt down, 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 right to about here, and then press right back to that chair. We're gonna do 9 more, lower, lower. Really feel the feet on the floor, press, good, lower. Now some people say this is not good for your knees. It's actually not bad for your knees, okay? We're not loaded, like we're not using a heavy weight here, and it's really for knee flexion, right? So having healthy joints, you're able to do this. If you cannot go all the way down or if it hurts at all the knees, you wouldn't do this, right? But in Pilates, we have exercises where we actually go all the way down and all the way up, just like this, good. I think we've got 4 more, press, let's go a little faster. Good, press, good, 3, good, 2, and 1 more. Hold it, 5, 4, sweat is dripping off me, 3, 2, back to the floor. Good, inhale halfway. That was not very good. Inhale actually halfway, right? Plant your hands down, hop it back, downward facing dog. All right, so here we go. We're gonna hold our dolphin, all right? So forearms are gonna go down. Okay, now if you saw that was very sloppy, try to get the forearms down together, just like that, okay? Pulling your abs in, hide your heels behind your toes. We're gonna hold this for a minute, okay, before we add on. So you're gonna hold the dolphin pose for a minute. You're gonna get those shoulders nice and warm. And you're gonna see what we're gonna do next. I just gotta get this out of the way for the next exercise. All right, and just breathe. All right, we're about, if I can count this correctly, about 20 seconds in. All right, abs are pulling in tight. And you know what a great idea is for those of you who wanna practice getting your arms in the right position? Grab your block and place your hands between it. That's harder than it is when you clasp your hands, right? You're gonna notice that really kind of forces you to wrap those shoulder and back muscles. Good, keep holding and breathing. Got about 20 seconds left, more like 18, more like now 15. All right, just keep breathing here. Make sure your knees are in line with your hips. Good, making sure that your heels are hiding behind your toes. All right, 3, 2, we're gonna start with the left leg. Left leg lifts up. As you exhale, shift your weight forwards and touch your left tricep, hold. Good, you should feel that core working. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it in, hold. Hold, touch it, good. 3 more, inhale, lift. Exhale, bring it in, tricep, hold. Hold, left oblique is working. Inhale, reach. Good, exhale, bring it in, hold. Hold, 1 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it in, hold it, 4, 3, pull those abs in, 2, and then back to dolphin. From here, shift it over to your left forearm, side plank, all right? So find your side plank position here, arm reaching up, good. Making sure you've got some good alignment, elbow under the shoulder, you're plugging in through those back of the shoulder muscles, and we're holding, and I'm gonna scoot forward so that you can still see me well. Good, hold right there, good. Now from here, take your top hand behind your head, okay? You're gonna lift your, let's see here, you're gonna lift your top leg up, okay? I always change things last minute. Exhale, bring that knee into your elbow, hold, and then reach it back. So back extension is added. You're gonna bring it in, hold, and send it back out, back, 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 back. Good, bring it in, good. Send it out, reach, 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 good. And bring it in, good. And reach, reach, reach. think we have 2 more. Good, and reach. Good, little back bend there. 1 more, you're gonna feel your back muscles work. 1 more, good, hold it there. Now flip your dog. Wild thing, right? So it's a forearm, flip your dog. And just take that nice back bend. See how far you can reach with good form. Hold this position. You're gonna feel your left glute engage. Good, 3, 2, back to your side plank, hold. Now you're gonna lower and lift. When you're lowering and lifting, guys, really think about that connection in that core, good. Good, that's 3, good, 4, you got 5, we're almost, not really, almost there. Go to 10, 6, good, 7, good, 8, how's that left shoulder, 9, 10, hold it, 3, 2, and then just roll onto your back here, all right? Hands forwards or behind the head is fine. I thought that was the couch, but it's my wheel. Okay, lift your chest up. Now options here, guys. You can totally keep your feet down. You can also do this here. All right, you can also do it here. So take your option. I like to be here. We're gonna pulse it up and down. 50, 49, 48, really focus on that core. 47, you guys know how much I love this. 46, you want a little more? Grab a block, maybe hold it up. Good, 44, 43, 42, 41. All right, I'm gonna count silently now. Good. This is 35. Good, keep that block between your hands. I really do love this, really pulling. It's as if someone like is punching you kind of. I mean, that doesn't sound really that great, but good. 29, 28, 27, 26. Stay with it. 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. This is hard for me too. 19, 18. Good. 17. Point or flex. I don't care. 16, 15, 14, 13. Good. 12, 11. Good. Good. 5 more. 5. Good. 4, 3. Pull with both sides. 2. Hold it. 3, 2. And then sit on up just for a second. Ooh, that is hard. All right. So from here, I know how hard this is, guys. All right. Rock yourself back and forth. I lost my words for a second. And then come right back into your chair. All right, hang out here for me. Good, just breathe. Reach those arms nice and long. Good, and then as you exhale, forwards fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, hop, step, jump it back. Don't care, whatever feels good. Downward facing dog. You know what we're gonna do next, right? We're gonna right back into that dolphin. Forearms down. Whoops, all right. And hang out here. Here's my block. Okay, we're gonna hold your dolphin 1 minute again. I know, guys, but you know what? If you do this just even 3 times a week, even if you can't keep up with it the whole time, you know, week 2 goes by, you're stronger. Week 3 goes by, you're stronger. I always tell people this, be consistent, whatever it is, be consistent. That's in life a great rule, whatever it is, successful people are consistent. So don't ever be discouraged if something is hard for you, right? You can always hold this on your knees, right? That is 100% cool. I cannot tell you when I first started, I could not hold this pose. My head would just, there was just no ability for me to lift here, right? So really lift, pull those ribs in tight. Good, we got about 15 seconds. We're gonna go right leg, knee to right tricep. Good, stay with it. You got about 3, 2, inhale, right leg up, and I can probably hop in a little bit. Exhale, right knee, right tricep, hold, hold, hold. And if your shoulders are burning, good, they're supposed to. Even my biceps burn, my forearms even burn. My lat muscles burn. Good, exhale, bring it in, hold, hold, hold. Squeeze that right oblique, send it back up, good. Exhale, bring it in, hold, 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 and send it back up. Good, 2 more, exhale. Right tricep, get it as high as you can. Send it back. Good, 1 more. Shift the weight forward, guys. You have to come into a little plank to get that knee in. Good, good. Sending it back. Good. Setting that foot down right away. side plank on your right side. And I'm gonna scoot forward so I don't hit the couch here. All right, good. Left hand behind your head, left foot up. As you exhale, curl, hold. This is the hard part for me, is this back extension. It's like this reaching up, whoop, there we go. And then bringing it back in. That's funny. Good, reaching it back. Good, taking the gaze with you makes it harder. Good, good. Reach, reach, reach. We only have 2 more. Good, send it in. Good, extend. Good, 1 more. Good, extend, extend, extend. Good, bring that foot back here. Now little ups and downs. 9, 8, this is where those lat muscles start to burn. 7, I love it. My back muscles are on fire, like in a good way. 6, good. 5, there's like, you shouldn't be feeling a whole lot here, right? We don't wanna dump in that bicep tendon. Good, 3, good. 2, good. Press that hand firmly down. It'll help fire up that bicep. 1 more, hold it, and then slowly from here, flip your dog. Wild thing, just hold it here. Hold it here. Let that arm work. Good, and maybe look back. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then all the way down on your butt and lowering down, okay? So again, take your options here, okay? You're gonna do 50 of these. I'm just stalling because I'm tired. Lift it up. Good. Pulse. And exhale, lift. Good. 45, 44, 43, 42, pull it in tight. 41, my arms are so tired, I don't even know if I can hold this. Good. Soft bend of your elbows, good. Oh, I think I lost count. I think we're at 36, 35, come on. 34, 50 is a lot, isn't it? Good. Good, we got 29, come on, you got it. 28, don't give up. 27, I'm there with you. Good, 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 come on. 24, 23, 22, pull me with both sides if you can. 21, you'll notice the right side's warmed up just like it was on the left side, so it'll feel a little more there. Good, 18, 17, 16, pull in. 15, if this hurts your back at all, feet down, feet flat, whatever you need to do. If your neck bothers you, take a break. Good, so hard talking at the same time. Almost there, I think we got about 10 more. 10, 9, 8, come on you guys. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it, and then release. Woo, take a little break for a second there. That was intense. All right. So from here, come into a seated position, however you want to get there. I'm cool with at this point. All right, so let's get into some nice stretches here. We're still not done with the strength stuff. We got a little bonus, which I don't even know if at this point I can do because my shoulders are toast. Left foot in. So you feel free. We're gonna go into a little lotus pose. Feel free to just bring that left foot in and just sit tall here. You don't have to do full lotus, right? Now, if that's still too much, guys, just forwards fold here. Maybe add a little rotation while we're on one side and then maybe switch sides, right? Just to get some stretching in. Otherwise, left foot in like this. If you're flexible enough, bring that right foot in. We're gonna sit here for about a minute, okay? And just breathe. And I want you to think about your breath. You know, try to focus on how nice your body feels after doing all of this, which is awesome, right? You know, I personally love sequences like this. It just makes yoga more fun for me. You just keep breathing here. We got about 30 more seconds to sit in this, okay? And then you can kind of wiggle your butt back a little more and sit maybe a little taller. You'll notice that as you sit in this and relax, those outer thighs open up a little more. Good. And just hang out. If you feel any pressure in your knee, obviously don't do this, right? Good. Sitting tall, relaxing, giving those shoulders a little break. Good. 4, 3, 2. Okay, release that. We're gonna switch sides, all right? So this time you're gonna bring either half lotus, right foot in, or if you're taking that twist with both legs long, go for that. Good, setting that foot down, settling it in. Okay, and then bringing that left leg up and kind of sitting here for a little bit. So here's the deal, right? We're gonna repeat this again on each side, but we're gonna add a little something here. There's a word for this pose. It's called, I'm trying to remember, I think it's upward rooster or something like that. Anyways, upward rooster pose. And it was essentially like a croak pose, but in lotus pose, right? Just drawing a blank here for my words. And just kind of hang out there and then lift your butt up a little higher and kind of settle into that a little deeper. Good, we're gonna breathe into this for about 10 more seconds. Good, sitting nice and tall. I'm gonna show you what it is here in a second. I'm never good with even the Pilates exercise names. Sometimes I draw a blank. All right, so now release that. And then we're gonna switch back. So we're gonna go left side again. Okay, now I'm gonna sit to the side here. All right, and then I'm gonna bring my right knee back in. Okay, we're not gonna hold this for very long. Options, you're gonna just sit right back into what you were doing before. Option 2, you're gonna come up onto your knees, all right? Some of you, this might be plenty. If this feels kind of weird in any way, obviously skip it, okay? You're gonna plant your hands down onto the mat. You're gonna scoot your forearms in, and then you're gonna try to play with bringing one knee up your wrist and then maybe the other. So you're gonna kind of play with that idea of, can I bring my right knee up, and then can I bring my left knee up, okay? Now, if that's like easy for you and you want a little more, see if maybe you can try to lift and come up onto your forearms here. Now, some days I can get a little higher. Today, I don't think that's gonna happen. And then just kind of hang out here and breathe. I'm gonna hold this for a little bit here. Good. It actually feels, it actually feels really nice on the stretch here. Good. Let's just hold it for a little bit longer. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then set it back down. So, switching sides. Boy, that is a tough one after that workout. Switching sides, so now you're gonna bring that right knee in and then the left knee in. Okay, so finding your lotus pose. So, you know, every day is different when it comes to your yoga practice. Some days I surprise myself that I can just right away get my dolphin handstand, or that I can get into, you know, some arm balance easily. And then there's some days where it's like, just can't find it, you know? It's very interesting. All right, so coming back onto your knees here, okay? Kind of feel how that feels. If you want to play with maybe kind of rocking and bringing one knee up and down on that wrist, you can. This is always harder with my Apple Watch too. Otherwise, you're going to start to see if you can maybe bring it up a little up onto your arms there and just kind of hang out and breathe. Good. And definitely my range today is not very good. Good. Just focusing, breathing. Good. Keeping your core tight. 4, 3, 2, and then release. Boy, that was hard. All right, so taking that aside, all right, we're gonna now grab, if you do have this, a little Dharma wheel, I think is what they call it. All right, so your options here, we're just gonna do a little back bend. So if you don't have the wheel, all you're gonna do is you're gonna just kind of wiggle your arms under your back like so, okay? But if you do have a wheel, you're gonna take your wheel and you're gonna just kind of find it in a nice little position by your spine here, right? Good, and then you're just gonna kind of hang out here with the wheel. And I really do like this as a nice, gentle-ish stretch without going into back bend. Over the years, I've kind of gotten away from deep back bends just because they're hard on the body, for me anyways, you know, with scoliosis and stuff. So I just try to kind of be nicer to myself. So this is a great, excellent way to stretch. Now, if you have blocks, obviously you could put the block on your back in a T position and do this similar stretch here. Good. And then from here, I'm gonna take my hands into prayer. I'm gonna keep my head sort of on that wheel. I'm gonna let my head relax and just breathe. And I have to say, this feels so nice. Slowing down that breath. Good. The wheel is pretty supportive here. Inhale here. As you exhale, just slide those arms up. You're gonna feel it's tight, and that's okay. Good, and then bring it back in. Now, if this hurts your shoulder blades at all on the wheel, obviously don't go so far, right? Good, and then reach. Good, and I am not shy about my flexibility. You know, I've never been naturally like flexible. I've always had to figure out how to regain it. And even though it's weird, but like some people are like, well, yeah, but you look flexible. But sometimes people that don't look flexible are actually more flexible. So it's amazing how different bodies are. Good. And then just do that again. Maybe palms up this time. playing with that sensation through the upper back. Good, switching. And frankly, I get so bored of the end of yoga classes because it's usually the same sequence. It's like you go into your twist, you go into your back bend, you go into your plow pose, you go into Shavasana. I think it's fine, but I do get bored. I'm just one of those people. I need variety, spice of life. Good, and just kind of hang out here and breathe. And slow down that breath. About 20 more seconds here. Good, and you can even kind of rock your head side to side a little bit. Should feel really nice. Sure does for me, especially after not doing this all day. It's pretty late right now. I usually don't work out this late. It's about 9:15. It's really late for me. And then slowly, you're gonna take your hands behind your head, lift your head up. Good. Come into a nice seated position here. We're gonna do a quick little twist, seated twist. Okay. So just reach, sit tall. I was already going for it. Reach your left hand towards your right leg and just take a nice gentle twist here. Anyways, if you like this, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Tons of videos, all kinds of videos, bands videos, ball videos, magic circle videos, weight videos, no equipment videos, cardio videos. I mean, all of it. I'm not gonna bore you with the details. Good, stretch that out and then slowly bring that up and then switch sides. So right hand, left foot, and just breathe and just kind of relax there. But anyways, awesome job, you guys. Feel free to take your Shavasana as you would like.